So this is Andrew Wilkinson, and he is a billionaire, or I think he was. But basically, he's an absolute beast entrepreneur. I just watched this podcast of him where he's talking about how he's kind of coding his own apps with AI now, right? So he has all these ideas, and he goes through the tools that he uses, and he gave some like sick business ideas, two of them. And when I heard him, I'm like, oh my God, that's so genius. I need to copy him, or at least do a version. So basically, he has this podcast, he speaks through it, and the app that he's building is like a self-personality test where you go through it, you do it, and then he was speaking about stuff like if you have a partner or a girlfriend, they do it, and then it's like, well, like this, she's like this, therefore these are the problems. And it's like hyper accurate because it's based on science. And he kind of built this like in a night or two. I'm like, damn. So he's gone and launched, I think, like a solo personality one, but I think the couples one is absolutely genius. It can go viral. So what I'm going to do in this video is basically show you, if I had a gun to the head and I wanted to launch this idea ASAP, how I'm going to copy this using AI and a very, very similar product in, let's see how long, 20 minutes, hopefully. Well, the first thing I do is copy the URL link of the video and then go to GenSpark AI. So I'll leave a link of that there. But basically, this is an agent. I could spend 10 videos talking about how crazy GenSpark is, but in this instance, what it's going to do is that it's going to go watch that entire YouTube video and like listen to his ideas, how he kind of built them, and then basically feed it back to me so I can copy him. It's all the information. Here's what the product is, the tool stack he used. And then what I can do is I can go in and basically just like prompts from the video, copy and paste them into Claude or ChatGPT or whatever he uses, and then launch an app. Now, I have my own system of kind of doing this, so I'm more just going to take the idea and then show you how I would kind of like flesh it out and do it. The idea that I want to go with is, again, it's an app. It's like an AI relationship coach, I guess, but I'll figure out exactly what it does in a second. Lover A goes in, does a personality test, which is in-depth, understands their kind of profile, their lover profile. Lover B does the same thing, and then they get analysis, they get prompts, maybe there's like journaling and there's like notifications. I think it's going to be really, really cool, and I can see it kind of going viral on social. Going to ChatGPT, and basically I'm building a couples AI, couples therapist, coach, etc. app. The goal is couples go in, do deep personality test, get 40-page in-depth report based on true science, and then have some couple personality profile write-up, then exercises, prompts, etc. The goal is to save every relationship and make everyone happy. So it sounds really, really stupid, but a lot of times when I'm prompting, like AI is so smart and it's so good, but if you just tell them what the goal is, it's going to figure out. I don't need to be a therapist like, oh, add this. It's like, listen, your goal is to make everybody that uses this the fucking happiest couple ever and so perfect and so good together, and go on Reddit and find the exact benefits and outcomes that they want and basically build the perfect it's going to do it, right? So I don't need to understand. It's more just like coaching ChatGPT to be aggressive, focus on the avatar and science, and basically build the best product for you because it's smarter than all of us, right? So the most effective quiz platform, things in the app to get the biggest results fastest for the couples. I first need you to do deep research into the science, the studies, find all the data to make this happen, do a deep research report to train the AI, build the theory, and so let's see if you can do that. I'm going to go into deep research. So this is going to read all the scientific studies, basically everything, and usually it sends back questions to you when you're doing ChatGPT deep research. So I'm going to do this. Okay, are you targeting whatever leads to the best results and fastest transformation and perfect 10 out of 10 products, benefits, whatever gets results. I should be reading this out loud. Any language, let's say English speaking countries. Done. Deep research. So now I've done that, and again, like I spell like shit, AI knows what I'm talking about, it just saves time, and ideally if I wasn't filming, I'd be talking into it. Now what I want to do is, and I could probably open up, let's use Grok. I have like different tools for different things, but what I want to do now, while the kind of like theory and the science and the product is doing deep research, this may take a few minutes, I want to come up with the monetization and the pricing model, right? Because like when I'm building this, I'm going to build the app, but I'm also going to build the funnel where it's like, okay, they go to the sales page. Is it like a free trial? And then we upsell them into like a monthly thing? Is it a yearly thing? Do they pay up front? We need to figure it out and kind of come up with the pricing, which will determine the marketing strategy, right? Facebook ads probably won't work if it's super low ticket, so we may have to go organic. So I'm going to think about the kind of social and pricing model. So I copied the first prompt, whatever. I need your help coming up with the pricing and funnel model that's gonna scale the most. Do deep research on similar B2C products, the pricing model, and come up with the top 3 money models, pricing funnel structures to make the most money with this. We will sell it TikTok, Instagram, organic to start. So you saw the prompt, but again, I'm saying here's a product that I'm using. Go on X, look at like other AI similar kind of products in the pricing model, and the ones that makes the most money. It's going to do deep research. It's going to find like SaaS personalities and post on X around how to build the perfect product pricing model. It's going to search the web and kind of come back to me. So right now I kind of have these 2 AIs working for me. We have ChatGPT doing research, and then we have Grok doing research into pricing in the model. And I can also do some stuff where it's like branding and positioning as well. So let's take a look at what Grok said. Descriptions at free trials, quizzer assessment, regain, therapy. What's up? $100 a week? Oh my God. We are so on. Okay, and the fact that there's competitors is good. Some of you might worry, oh, it's fine. We can just do it different, or we can just do it better. So different is better than better. This is good. We need to do deep research on competitors and avatars. The pricing models look good. Number 1, so a freemium quiz, and then with a basic profile, and then they can pay $10 for a full report. I like this one. Copy this, and then I'm gonna say we're using AI, but think deep on problems and research problems with the current top apps and competitors, and give me 5 pitches of UVP's big idea positioning statements, Eugene Schwartz style, to go to market with headlines positioning. This format may be absolutely terrible for YouTube because I'm just kind of brain dumping, but what I'm doing now is like, okay, so we've seen the competitors, we've seen the pricing, do deep research into the avatars, into the competitors, find like competitors' bad reviews and limitations with them, what's the avatar thinking, and then see where in this we can play where we're going to be different and we're going to be better than everybody else, right? Where when we go to market with ads, ideally, or organic or whatever it is, when people see it's like, fuck, I haven't seen that before. Fuck, that's new. If it's like everybody else, we can still make it work, but I kind of want to be the only. So is it like an LGBTQ thing? Maybe. That's what I think like Jen Spark or ChatGPT said. Is it, I don't know, like a married couple? Is it like a millennial couple? I don't know. Let's see. Go through the competitors. Unqualified, they take sides, technical usability, okay, science-backed depth, but they want customization is the main thing that we're seeing here, okay, and they're going through avatars now. So now what it's done is it's going to give me the 5 kind of pitches. So every couples therapy app fails you. The AI-powered personality saves your relationship overnight, backed by real science and data. It's pretty good. I think number 1 looks pretty good, to be honest. What if one quiz could expose the reason you're drifting apart? Revolutionary AI system. So based on this, we want it to be science-based and focus on the fact that our AI, it's not from one person. It's like a huge kind of data set based on all kind of personality types and in-depth, and we'll make it more kind of science-based, but also more flexible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to put this into Claude. I'm going to get it ready. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the ChatGPT research to finish. And then I'm going to copy and paste all the data in terms of the science and the formulas and the thinking and the logic, influence on kind of what's working right now science-wise. And I'm going to combine that with the kind of marketing positioning prompt. And then I'm going to say to Claude, hey, here's all the info. Here's what you got. Build me the perfect product that people are going to want to buy when they see it. Oh my God, this is amazing if it does this. And then secondly, actually gets incredible results because it's based on science and like the perfect product experience. So I'm going to wait for the ChatGPT kind of AI brain research to go, and then I'm going to come back and start actually building the app. Okay, so ChatGPT deep research has just completed, and it's got us back basically all of the science, like all of the data on couples and relationships and goals, like a whole freaking report. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy all of that, I'm going to put it into Claude, and then I'm going to give Claude all the context on everything that I've given him, and basically get Claude to come up with the perfect product flow, okay? Everything from the funnel and the landing page and the onboarding and the quiz and the questions to the kind of sign up page and the actual app and the profile creation and how it all works. Claude's going to think heaps on this with all the data that we've given it to build the perfect product for us. So as a prompt, so then I can put it into a tool like Anything or Base 44, and I can build it out kind of in one go, and I can tweak it. So how can I help you today? I've given you research on couples therapy and science success and info on the market, competitors, pricing model, and positioning of the app we're building. I'm gonna go, we need to think of a name for it, shit, but I'll do that while Claude's writing us the kind of product brief. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna continue this prompt. I'll come up with the name later. The app we're building, think deep, write the perfect plain English long base 44 prompt brief for it to build the perfect product in one go. Deep on the avatar and science. The funnel onboarding must be 100% converting on every step. Don't lie or make anything up, but make sure it's high conversion and sells. Ensure the works perfectly, fixes, gets avatar to desires, solves problems as effectively and quickly as possible. The perfect 10 out of 10 user experience for 0% churn and referrals. Infinite. Okay. So now I need to come back with the name, and then we should be good to go. So let's go to Grok, Body Sync, Thrive Pair. Bruh, these are so bad. AI still can't name stuff. All right, I'm gonna pause and think on a name. Okay, so I've been banging my head against the wall 4 times. I'm thinking of calling it name, Love Dynamics, and its position around every relationship is different personalities, all the science variables, advice is hard, this is different based on your dynamics, specifically for your relationship, is the angle mixed with the X stuff. Okay, so we're basically done now. So we've got all the research from couples therapists and marriage therapists and the science of relationships and personality. We have the kind of social grok research in terms of positioning and pricing and the model and how we position it. We've got a name now. And we've given it to Claude and say, hey, here's all the information. Take this, think deep on the avatar and build the perfect product and the perfect brief and funnel, all the logic, all the thinking. So I can take that, put it into a AI tool builder, and we're going to ship. Okay, so it's building this out now. It may take a while. What I'm going to do in the meantime is start thinking of branding. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to Pinterest and try and find some kind of couple branding that I can inspire my AI to look like. So I'm just going to go in and kind of screenshot what I like. And on Pinterest, you can click in, I'll show you kind of more like this. So I kind of like the personalities there, but this looks I kind of like the minimal design of this one. So again, this is all preference and taste. This looks pretty good too. Maybe do one. So it's been a few minutes and we finally got back the prompt from Claude I'm going to put into the AI app builder. So the flow, again, high level, I'll zoom in so you can see what's going to happen is basically someone's going to see an ad on TikTok, and even going after this pricing, I think we should probably run Facebook ads, but there's a 5-minute free quiz. They get a shocking insight about their personality and relationship. They see a paywall, then they pay if they want to upgrade to 40 pages and their relationship, and they start the daily exercises and go through the app and hopefully pay money and refer friends. Okay. So I've copied all of this. I'm going to go into base 44 and I'm going to paste in the screenshots of the branding that I like. Branding, attach, make Frankenstein of these 3 designs perfectly. So the design matches the 3 perfectly, but its own cool style must be stunning. All right. Done. So I'm going to paste that. And the cool thing about base 44 is that it uses Claude as well. So when you're prompting in Claude, it kind of knows what it's going to look for in a prompt. So it's very, very smooth. Okay, so it's already starting to build out the idea from this, and it's starting to build the app. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start building some of the marketing content that I would use if I was running ads. Okay, so let's go to Higgsfield. So Higgsfield is going to allow us to generate kind of UGC style videos, and we can use this for TikTok. We can use this for Facebook ads or whatever it is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Claude and basically tell it, hey, I need to make a 12-second ad video. Think deep on the avatar. What's kind of video and what content's going to convert the most. So product, I need the perfect 12-second script to run as Facebook ads to convert at 100% without lying or making anything up. The perfect script, 10 seconds max. Final line is click below. The offer is the free assessment. Give me top 6 perfect scripts to convert at 100%. Just the words. Okay. So now Claude, again, knows all the avatars, know the research. It's really, really good at writing. So it's going to write all the scripts out for me, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those scripts, put them into Higgsfield, generate a prompt where it's like, hey, this kind of person. Yeah. Okay. Here, I like this script, and I can even, if I'm super lazy, turn this into a Sora prompt with the perfect setup. Needs to feel UGC, shot on iPhone, feel real and authentic. I'll copy and paste into Higgsfield Sora. Make the perfect. Make sure you say no captions. Sometimes Sora creates captions and they're wrong and it looks shit. So if you're ever prompting it from a Higgsfield, always say no captions. And also I'm trying to make it look authentic and real. A lot of times AI is going to default to like cinematic HD things, and the second people see it, it feels like an ad. I want kind of like UGC, relationship, and it's kind of raw and blurry in iPhone style. So let's see this. Let's see how this goes. Bang. Oh, fuck. I had a random image in there. And what I would do as well, you don't really need to do it, but I could wait for the base 44 build to happen, and then I could go to mobile and I could take a screenshot, put it into the Higgsfield prompt, like this is the app, show the app. But I think there's going to be so many steps to the app that won't matter. So, all right, these videos are loading. Our funnel and our products loading again. It's going to take a while. This is a really, really big build, but we'll let these run and then we'll come back to it and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so we got back this video here, and I think it's kind of shit. All right, it doesn't move enough. You can probably tell it's AI. It's very, very boring.
Why you clash and how to fix it in 30 days.
Obviously, the Claude prompt that I did wasn't that great. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to take the script and prompt it myself, and I'll kind of show you how I think about making videos, because you know I've probably shipped 1,000 of these videos. It was like probably the one thing I would say I'm the best at. So videos like this, that's the script, and I'm going to say, let's say mixed 30-year-old couple in big apartment, comfortable, good looking, iPhone selfie video, frantic handheld camera, enthusiastic girl talking to camera with husband in background, chilling on phone. Each line is a new cut, angle, naturally lit apartment, hyper realistic footage, no captions, demonstrate app using it when she mentions it. Okay, that's a prompt. I basically what I want is I want it to look real and authentic and kind of like just a girl taking a selfie video, but also fast cuts where it's like bang, 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 where number one, you can't really tell AI, but it keeps the attention where there's a new thing every second. So I fixed up the prompt. Base 44 is still building this, and it's looking like it could be close to being done. So we're going to keep an eye on this and start running through it once it's ready. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes and base 44 has created the V1 of the app, which is awesome. So again, it's gonna need work. It's gonna need us to spend some time on this if we're kind of taking it to market. For this example, you know, for example, these need to go because they're fake testimonials. This is fake and it's wrong. That's okay. So, you know, there's always like ethical and legal stuff, and also there's some conversion stuff. But if we go in here, we take the quiz. Let's see. So, Luke, I'm single, by the way, so I'm gonna make stuff up. And imaginary. Let's say imaginary. How long have you been together? 1 to 3 years. See, and even this, as I'm going through this, I'm trying to think of the avatar's point of view. So for like this, when I hit this and continue, that was kind of annoying. So in base 44, I would be like, in the quiz, you know, remove the need to hit continue once I hit submit, right? And then basically what I do is in the left here, as I'm going to the app, I'm leaving it, change this color, I don't like the way, and I can have a full prompt with 20 or 30 changes as I go through it. Okay, so it's 44 questions, so I'm not going to go through all of this, but let's say I've gone through it, and in base 44 I can look at the different products, which might be hard if I haven't done the quiz. So let's take a look at the results page and see what that looks like. Now, the problem with this is because, you know, the dashboard and the chats and the reports are based on the quiz data. Right now, when I load results, it goes back into quiz because it needs that data. So what I'm telling base 44 is pre-fill, you know, this account, this preview, like I'm actually already a user that's already done the quiz, so I can take a look and see at you know, what the assessment looks like, what the dashboard looks like, things like that. So I've done that. I'm gonna wait for it to come back so I can see the app in action, and in the meantime I can watch this Higgs field Sora 2 video ad that I made for the app. So let's see what it looks like. I'm not sure if you can hear this.
If you love each other but can't stop fighting, it's not about compatibility. It's your attachment pattern. This 5-minute test shows exactly why you clash and what to do about it. You get a simple plan, and if you follow it, you can turn things around in 30 days. Click. If you love each other but can't stop fighting, it's not about compatibility.
Real, like high energy, looks good in the background, shows the app. I would basically just copy that caption and then do different scripts, and I would take it out, add some AI caption to it, and then ship it into Facebook or even TikTok. Okay, so let's go back into base 44. It's still building, and we'll take a look at the platform, and then I'll show you how we can go live with this and actually ship it so it makes money. All right, cool. So now it's been filled out. Sarah and Alex, some hypotheticals. So you see attachment dynamics, you see the communication pattern, the biggest strength, your complete personalized report. Again, $9 a month, they can start a free trial, or they can get the elite. They can go in here. I haven't connected any payment gateways yet, but let's do that. Now let's go to dashboard. So this is assuming somebody has an account and they've logged in. Let's see what this looks like. And again, I'm not going to go through the whole app because, you know, it would take an hour. When you're building your app, you're going to need to go through this and kind of, oh my God, that looks good. Okay, damn. So Sarah, there's Alex. I assume you can add your partner into it as well. So start exercises, 5 minutes, your report. There's an AI coach, daily insight. So AI absolutely cooked here. So again, I would just go in, read the report, personalities, dynamic communication overview. That looks pretty good. And again, I would need to dive a little bit deeper into all of these tools, all of these things. You know, I can speak to AI and it's like, hey, what are the features? How does this work? But 80-20, we have something here, right? It's going to take you kind of prompting, going through it, tweaking things to actually get it live. And then, again, anything technical, you can look online and get AI to help you with. I'm more here around the strategy and the frameworks, so you can go and do it. But what you would need to do here is basically, again, go through it, make sure that it's good, remove this, publish the app, go into domains. You can buy a domain from here. So, you know, lovedynamics.com, change the logo up here if you want. And then another thing you would need to do is I need to connect my Stripe account. This is the easiest way to do it. What do you need from me to start collecting payments? And then it's going to say I need like an SDI key. And then you would go into your Stripe account that's connected to your business, get the code, put it in here, which connects base 44 on the app to your Stripe. So people go in, they pay your Stripe account, you make the money. That gives them access to the app, and they start using it, and then you make money. Money goes from Stripe into your bank account, and then you're absolutely flying. So again, yeah, Stripe API secret key and your Stripe publishable key. You can find these in Stripe in 2 seconds. And again, just Google it if you can't figure it out. So what I would do from here, get the domain, go through the product again, make sure that's working, make sure that it's kind of like, you know, great, maybe get some people to test it. Connect the domain, connect the Stripe account so I can connect payments. I would set up a Facebook ad account, make sure that all the tracking is on here. So like the Facebook pixel, so Facebook knows who's going in, who's buying, so I can optimize the ads. Connect it in here as well. And then I would make, you know, 3 or 4 more of these videos, run them on Facebook, get Claude to make me some copy. And then I would obviously try and get the cheapest purchase of the the $10 plan, work out what the unit economics is like. Am I paying, $10 or $20 to get 10 back? And if they're staying on for X months, what does that look like? And then even here, again, when I go back to the preview and I go to results or assessments, and this is because I rushed through it again for the video, otherwise it'll take like an hour or 2 hours, but the results, sorry. The pricing looked way little here. Like if I go back into Grok, what should the front end pricing be of the assessment for monthly? I think it's based on the competitors, it was like $60 a month or something. So I reckon, again, I would increase the price because the competitors charged way more. But again, $9.99 a month. If I was running Facebook ads, probably not going to get profitable for a while. Again, if I increase this to $30 or $40, beefed up this page a little bit, added some more mock-ups, a kind of email campaign post-purchase, I think we can definitely get it profitable, get a good ROAS, and then scale this. So yeah, $65 a week, $100 a week. So we need to increase the price. But anyway, this is more of like a framework thing. You're going to have to go deeper on the price and deeper on the build. This is the 80-20, so you actually have something live. Once you have a Stripe account, you basically have a business, connected to this, and it's probably taking about 20-30 minutes. So this is something that I love doing. I love seeing kind of like ideas online that people have done. I start thinking around ideas and seeing how we can differentiate and ship something. This was a perfect example from the Andrew Wilkinson video. He gave me a great idea. I changed it a little bit, went out and kind of built it. And now, the hard part is going out and actually selling it. Okay, running the ads, making sure that the ads work, dealing with customer service, fixing things in the app. So this is, even though we've done a lot and we've shipped, which is everything, there is, this is where the actual work begins, which is why, a lot of these examples, they're more just hobbies and they kind of sit on the shelf until my dev team at Playground can actually ship and we think where, it's going to scale to the level that we want. But this could easily make $1,000 every month if you follow this process. But yeah, so we just stole an idea. Looks pretty good. We've got a working app here. It needs a little bit of work, but we've done most of the work. So go out. Prompts are below this video. We also have a challenge where I'll work with you, my team will work with you step by step through this process to come up with your idea. We'll give you all the prompts so you can actually launch something instead of just watching videos. So that's in the bio below. And if you want us to build more complex things like this, where we have a whole team of devs where we will build like a version like 100x better than this and do all the marketing for you, then there's a link to the Playground agency below in the video. But yeah, hope you enjoyed watching. Leave any comments, any questions, any ideas, anything that you want me to do. I'm going to be making a ton of these and I'm getting like no views right now. So if there's one comment and you want me to do something, I'm going to do it because we're not going viral yet. But anyway, peace.